Om Janmadhyasya Yatonvayaditarata Chartesvavidnaswarat Tene Brahma Vidaya Adi Kavaye Muyanti Yat Suraya Tejo Varimridam Yatha Vinimayo Yatra Trisargo Mrusha Dhamna Svena Sada Nirasta Kuhakam Satyam Param Dhimahi. In Srimad Bhagavata Mahapurana, in the second canto, we are reading the 9th chapter and we have read up to Shloka 33. The context is Sri Hari Bhagavan is telling Brahma how to create Srishti. Brahma has asked that I will have to create Srishti now, but please grace me that I should not be caught by the ego of creatorship. To which Bhagavan is replying, and we had stopped at Shloka 33 because 34 appeared very different. So in 34, there is a simile and there is a statement. So we read, Yatha Mahanti Bhutani Bhuteshu Uchavacheshu Anu Pravishtani Apravishtani Tatha Teshu Na Teshu Aham. So Teshu Na Teshu Aham is the statement and it is exemplified by the previous thing. So Mahanti Bhutani means the 5 subtle elements which are all pervading physical point of view. Mahanti means all pervading. Bhutani, subtle elements. Ucha Vacheshu Bhuteshu. So beings are of lower and higher category, whether higher beings or lower beings. Anupravishtani, they have entered. The Mahanti Bhutani have entered all beings, higher or lower. And Apravishtani, and also they have not entered. So the meaning is that Bhutani, their shariras are made from 5 elements. Bhuteshu, Bhutani is elements of matter. Bhuteshu is in beings. So in the beings bodily, all the Panchamahabhutas have entered because the bodies are made from those Panchamahabhutas only. Both the gross and subtle bodies are made from those Panchamahabhutas. So easily we can say that they have entered there. But if you take the cause and effect position that it is only the 5 elements which are made the body, so where is the question of entering? They are present. Their present itself is called entered. And the bodies are made from them only. They are the Karana Karya. So when the bodies are made by those only, where is the question of entering separately? So we can say they are not entered also. Now, similarly, Aham, Bhagavan Hari is telling, Teshu. Teshu means in those beings, from the Atma point of view. From body point of view, subtle and gross, it is the elements which have entered or not entered. But from the Atma point of view, I have entered and not entered. So there, the Bhagavata approach is taken slightly different from the Vedantic approach. In Vedanta, if you remember, in the 4th and 5th shlokas of the 9th chapter of the Gita, Maya tatamidam sarvam jagad avyakta rupina matsthani sarva bhutani, up to that one point. Nacha aham teshu avasthita nacha matsthani bhutani pashyame yogam ishwaram. So there the Vedantists say that he is all pervading in the whole universe in an unseen form, and all the beings are in me, because he is all pervading. And then he says that I am not in them, neither are they in me. So this is not something self-contradictory. The meaning is that if you look at the world, you should feel that it is God who has filled the whole world. And when your mind goes to God, then forget about the world. There is no world. God is transcendent. And so, in the transcendent nature of the God, these beings do not exist, neither can we say that God is in them. This is the Vedantic view. But this cause and effect between God and beings is taken as the immanence and transcendence. But in Bhagavata, this cause and effect is taken literally. God himself has become all these, literally, not as an appearance. So there, I have entered all of them because I have become all of them. And I have not entered because other than me there is nothing. So other than me there is nothing smacks of transcendence. But here the meaning is that I have not entered them because I am already there. So cause and effect is taken in a more direct sense. I am the cause, they are the effects. So whatever they are, I am present there. So it is a question of entering. There is nothing other than me which is real. So I got to say I have entered them. And this very fact that there is nothing other than me, we can say that God has entered everything. So God has entered everything means immanence, that I am present in every bit of the world. But because I am already present as the world, there is a question of my entering them. So like that, the language is taken as cause being the effect. Vedanta says that they are not real, so no question of their being in me or my in them. So same thing, emphasis is on the realism of the world because they are God's creation and God cannot change. So they are all only appearance. That is the Vedantic view. So here slight difference will appear because that is the Bhakta's position. As Sri Ramakrishna has told, Bhakta takes all to be real. Both Ishvara's creation, so it is real. Ishvara himself is created, so it is real. And Jnanis say Ishwar appears as them, not real change. So that are the two views. So here in the first example, we are shown the immanence. And second view is not that of transcendence, but of cause and effect, literally. Same thing about God, that God has entered all the beings and God has not entered because God himself has become all. So has become or appears as. This is the difference. So the Bhaktas or the Bhagavata takes become. God himself has become all. So where is the question of entering? That is the position. And this very position is further explained in Shloka 35. Etavat eva jigyasyam tattva jigyasuna atmana अन्वय व्यतिरेकाभ्याम यत् sarvatra sarvada. So this very thing is given a name, that is anvaya vyatireka nyaya. So God says this much is those who want to know the nature of Atma, Atmana jigyasum, etavad eva tattvam jigyasyam. So those who want to know the nature of Atman should know only this much. They should desire to know only this much. What this much? As told in the previous shloka.
What is the meaning of Anvay? Anvay and Vyatireka Bhram?
Now I am telling, this is the first line. Second line is Anvaya Vyatireka Nyaya. That is a nyaya, that is a method. That is a method of understanding.
Anvay is method.
No, Anvaya Vyatireka Bhyam is a method. You see, that is called agreement in presence and agreement in absence. Anvaya and Vyatireka.
Yes.
That means God has entered everything. There is Anvaya. God is present in everything. But nothing is present in God. That is Vyatireka. So the above thing, shloka in the 9th, 34th, is given a name, Anvaya Vyatireka Nyaya. You should understand, you should confirm it by Anvaya Vyatireka Nyaya. That we should understand that I am in everything, this is Anvaya. You should understand that in me, they are not there. That is Vyatireka. So, Anvaya Vyatireka is a Vedantic method. And here we have been asked, Brahma has been asked to apply the Vedantic method to understand what God has told. So, Anvaya Vyatireka itself changes the color. They are not in God, Vedanta says, because they are not real. And Bhagavata says they are not in God because in that state they are not there. God is one without a second. And He makes all the world. He makes or He appears. And when pralaya takes place, nothing remains. Everything goes to God. That has been described in the previous shlokas. So that is called Vyatireka. That means in that state, they are not there, separate from God. So it means that they were not well. God has not entered them. So God has entered and not entered itself is called in Bhagavatam to be understood by Anvaya Vyatireka Nyaya. That when God is present, we can say God has entered everywhere. When the world appears, God is there. When the world goes away in pralaya, God alone is there. This they take as Vyatireka. While Vedanta says, because they are not there, real, so God alone exists. That is Vyatireka. So same question, only cause and effect taken more literally and taken in spirit. Anvaya Vyatireka means agreement in presence. That means if this is there, that is also there. Vyatireka means agreement in absence. That means if that is not there, then this also is not there, that agreement. So here in Pralaya, things are not there, so God cannot be called entered. That is Vyatireka. When the things are not there, we cannot say God has entered them. This is called Vyatireka. So, slight difference. So, Anvaya Vyatireka Bhyam Yat Syat Sarvam Sarvatra Sarvada. Yat Syat Sarvatra Sarvada. So, this truth applies to every creation, everything in creation. Everywhere you will find God has entered, everywhere you will find God has not entered, but God Himself is there. So, through Anvaya Vyatireka, you can understand the position that God has entered and God has not entered. This is the shloka. Now, here the teaching ends. What Brahma had asked, how to create the world, that has been told completely. Now the next is only connection. Because Shuka is finally telling Parikshit, Shuka tells, I heard it from Vyasa, Vyasa heard it from Narada, Narada had asked Brahma, Brahma told, what you have asked, same thing. I had asked God, and that is being retold. So now, Prakriya has to be understood. Now, 36. Etanmatam samatishta paramena samadhina bhavan kalpa vikalpeshu na vimuyati kargechit. So, this is directly what Brahma had asked, that I should not be deluded by ego. To that, Bhagavan is replying that what I have told you, you go into samadhi, absolute samadhi, and there you will get all these answers. And there you stay nicely. Samatishta, samyak atishta, etan matam samatishta. So in this opinion of mine, in this truth, you can put your mind nicely. By paramena samadhina, by supreme concentration or absorption. By supreme concentration and absorption, you can stay permanently in this opinion of mine, in this teaching of mine. Bhavan, your honor. Kalpa vikalpeshu. In kalpa, in every cycle of creation which you will create, you will have to imagine hundreds of things. Or the Srishti is imagination of Brahman. So vikalpa means vividha kalpa. You will have to imagine many things in every kalpa. In every cycle of creation, you will have to imagine many things. And in that, you will never be deluded. Na vimuyati. This vimuyati is called first person, that is in our language third person, because Bhavan has come. You, with you, different word becomes. With your honor, it becomes like somebody else. And there, another form of the verb. Aham karomi, tvam karosi, saha karoti. So Bhavan will become like saha or te, that means plural. So you changes into your honor. So the verb changes fitting you or fitting your honor, which becomes like different people. So that is why this has become vimuyati instead of vimuyasi. God wants to tell you will not be deluded, but he has used the word your honor. So your honor as third person will not be deluded. That is the difference. Sanskrit. This is Sanskrit grammar. Karhichit, never. Never will you be deluded if you put your mind in this truth which I have told you. That God has created everything, God is everything, God has entered, God has not entered. If in this way you can put your mind in this truth permanently through absorption, then there will be no question for you to say that I have created. Though you will have to imagine many things in every creation. So in every creation, Brahma has to practically achieve what God has already done. That Brahma knows, Brahma is telling like that. But he says that I should not be deluded with I have created. So to that God is replying, if you keep your mind in this, that I have entered and I have not entered, then you will not be deluded that you have created. No, these things are not objects. We have to imagine, visualize in our own mind. Whenever we think, I am doing, you should think that nothing is done without the movement of God. So whereas you to do something. So the ego of doership, that was Brahma's problem. And God is replying, if you can throw everything on God, then there is no place for ego. That is the solution. That is the greatest lesson for our karma yoga. I have done this, I have done that. No, God willed it, so He got it through you. You did not do. I told you the incident that Korito Ami. It is I who do. So where are you doing? So this should be a constant thought. That is what he is telling. If this is a constant thought, the question of delusion will never come anywhere. That is the Karma Yoga. So that is teaching Brahma, because Brahma had the doubt that while carrying out your orders, I should not feel I am the doer. To that Bhagavan is replying. That if you understand, I have entered, I have not entered, then your position will not come. And you will never be deluded in anything, though you will have to imagine these things. So work apparently will have to be done by us. But if we know God is the doer, then we will not be deluded that I am the doer. This is the principle. This is called Thakur's work. To feel that Thakur is the doer is called Thakur's work. Not that Thakur's work you are doing. He does not require your work. In the Gita, Bhagavan said, Maya vete niyata purvameva nimitta matram bhava sabya sachin. So, I have killed everybody. You only be the nimitta. If one can understand this nimitta, then that is karma yoga. Otherwise, bondage. I have done this, I have done that. I gave some beautiful example. Some mahantas will tell you, see, I have done that, I have done that, I have done that. Some with better understanding will say, I do not do anything, these people do, I simply give an idea. So that much is your doership. But real mahantas will say, revered Swami Kailashanandaji was the president of Madras Math for 25 years. And during those days, Madras Math made many progress, grew very much. So some bhakta is praising Maharaj during your time, how much the Math has grown. He said, in spite of me, the Math has grown. That means I did not do an obstruction that much. I have not done it. In spite of me, the Math has grown. That means I have given ideas, nothing of this. Absolutely. That is the spirit. Okay, so then what God did? God told Brahma like this. Sampradishya evam ajano jananam parameshtinam pashyata tasya tadrupam atmano nerunad hari. So Hari ajano. Hari is a birthless God. Ajano Hari. Jananam parameshtinam sampradishya evam. Jananam parameshtinam means for people the supremost is Brahma. With people, amongst the people, he is the superior most, he is Brahma. To that Brahma, Hari the birthless, guided like this, Sampradishya evam. Evam Sampradishya. Telling like this or showing like this or guiding like this. After having guided the Jananam Parameshtinam Brahma, after guiding Brahma like this, then Tasya Pashyata. Brahma is looking at him. Tadrupam Atmano. That form which he had taken to tell it to Brahma, Narunat. He withdrew. He withdrew. He became absent. He became unseen. That form he took away. So after telling him everything, you do like this, he went away. Went away means did not literally go away. He withdrew that form. Antarhitendriyarthaya haraye veetanjali sarvabhutamayo vishvam sasarjedam sapurvavat. So now what Brahma did? Indriyarthaya antarhite. From the sense perception point of view, he has gone. Indriya Arthaya, It was an object of the Indriyas. He was seeing. Antarite. But in that matter, he went away. He hid himself. That form was withdrawn. Form was withdrawn means by eyes he could not see further. So what Brahma did? Vitanjali, he folded his hands to that person who was withdrawing his form. When God withdrew his form, Brahma folded his hands in honor of that person.
Achha, Anjali matlab to with hands give.
Anjali means folded hands. Anjali, we say Pushpanjali, Jalanjali. So folded hands is called Anjali.
And Vihita? Vihita is also folded, no?
Vihita means did.
Did.
Or you may say saluted. By holding his hands, he saluted that person who has withdrawn. And then he created, as was told, Purvavat. So he remembered everything which he had done in the previous kalpa. So like previous kalpa, Sarva Bhutamayo Vishwam. So this world consists, universe consisting of all beings, Sasarja. He created Idam, this world. So Brahma Purvavati created. As was in the previous kalpa, same type he created again. Okay. So that topic is over. Now he is telling that Brahma always does tapasya for the benefit of people. But he says, for my purpose. That means his self is grown so much that he does not feel ego. He says, this effort is mine. And that mine means all people. For the benefit of all people, that is his selfishness. His selfishness consists of benefit of all people. So, Prajapati, Dharmapati, so that Prajapati Brahma himself is the Lord of virtue, Dharmapati. Ekada, once upon a time, Niyaman, Yaman,
Dharmapati is Lord of knowledge.
Dharmapati means Lord of Dharma, virtue. Prajapati itself is
Brahma.
Adjective.
Brahma.
So Brahma is called Prajapati, Brahma is called Dharmapati. And here the root is Anvichan. Niyaman, Yaman, Anvichan. So he followed disciplinary rules. That is the meaning. Once upon a time, Brahma sat to control himself totally. He took so many vows, I will speak truth, this and that. So Niyaman and Yaman he did himself. Why he did? Prajanam Bhadram. For the benefit of all people. Brahma did. You remember? Mother says, I did tapasya for you people. That is exactly the meaning here.
Acha, Yama is controlled and Niyama is
General rules and special rules in Patanjali Yoga. They are called Yama and Niyama. No meaning difference, but
Niyama is special rule. Niyama is special.
I understand like that. If you have to remain a man, not become an animal, then some rules you must follow. They are called yamas. And if you want to become a yogi, some special rules you should follow. They are called niyamas. So these are the first two steps of Raj Yoga.
Yes.
So yama niyama he followed means full control he followed, full Raj Yoga he followed.
Yes.
Why he followed? Prajanam Bhadram. So that good should happen to the people. Anvichan Prajanam Bhadram Anvichan, desiring Praja's benefit. Desiring Praja's benefit, Atishtat, he followed.
Atishtat means followed.
Atishtat means perform.
Perform. And Anvichan is followed.
Anvichan means seeking. Anvichan means seeking. Prajanam Bhadram Anvichan, seeking good for the people. Seeking good for the people, Brahma Atishtat. Atishtat means perform, did that yoga, Yama and Niyama he followed. Once upon a time.
Yes, Ekada.
Swartha Kameya. And that very thing is his selfishness.
Desire.
Brahma's selfishness, desiring his selfishness, means desiring good for people. That is what great people do. Thakur did all this tapasya for the sake of spiritual regeneration of the world.
But why it is called selfishness? It is called unselfishness.
But it is called selfish. That means Brahma's selfishness is this. That is due to his expanded personality. So it is called his selfish. I did, right? So he did. So it is called his, for his own desire. Exactly like what Thakur and Mataji has said. Mother has said, I did all this tapasya, I did all this tapasya for you people. That is exactly the meaning. Their personality being all pervading, what is good for the people is their selfishness. They have no other selfish purpose other than good of the people. This is true about avatar. Every time Sardan Swami said, as an individual he did not do. He did it for the good of the samashti. So same thing, Mother has said directly. So that is Brahma. And that is why highest virtue.
Achha, they have done for people. That means it will continue for long.
Huh?
The people will get benefit from it for forever.
Yes. For a long time. So now we come to connections. Because we are dealing with Shuka talking to Parikshit. So Shuka has heard it from Vyas, Vyas from Narada, Narada from Brahma. So now here Brahma and Narada Samvad were started somewhere. That is continued. That is concluded or continued here from there. All this was Brahma talking to Narada. Brahma told what God told me, that I am telling you. So that he told. So that connection is being given now. Tam Narada Priyatamo Rikthadanam anurataha Shushrushamana Shilena Prashrayena Damena Cha Mayam Vividishan Vishnor Maya Ishasya Mahamuni Mahabhagavato Rajan Pitaram Paryatoshayat. So, two connections. Lord telling Brahma, Brahma telling Narada. So, Tam Narada Priyatam. Narada is the dearest of Brahma. Riktha Danam, this is a complicated word. Riktha means those who, what we say,
Others.
They are, their right is on his whatever he has earned. Father, whatever he has earned, will be received by the sons. So Riktha Dana means amongst Brahma's sons. Little complicated way. That whatever will be the property of Brahma will be the property of his son. So they are called Riktha Dan. Riktha, property, Adan, take. So they will receive Brahma Varas, we say in our language. Hairs, hair in English.
Adana is hairs.
Adana means they will get. Riktha, property. Adana means those who are heirs to get. That means sons. And amidst those sons, Narada was the Priyatama.
Taking class online class ঠিক আছে বল বলে বল আটটার পরে বল আমি বললাম পরে বলবো বা কন্যা টাইম দিয়েছে মাঝে আটটার পরে আটটার মধ্যে ক্লাস 44 হয়েছে বল একটু 16 মিনিট পরে হ্যাঁ 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 আটটা পর্যন্ত আটটা প্রণাম করি Welcome to Sunday. Murazami Tungare from
Rikthadanam Anuvrata. Anuvrata means followers. So he was followers among sons and he was dearest among sons. Then connected with this, Pitaram Paryatoshayat. He gave full satisfaction to his father, to Brahma. How? Shushrushamana, by serving him. Shilena Prashrayena Damena Cha Shushrushamana Pitaram Paryatoshayat. So he served him in 3 ways. Shilena means by character. Prashrayana means by humility. Damena by his self-control. So by character, by humility, by self-control, he was serving his father and he pleased him in every way. Why he did all this? Vishnoho Ishasya Mayam Vividishan. Because he wanted to know Vishnu God's Maya Shakti.
What is Vividashan?
Desire to know. Mahamuni, that Narada is a great Muni. Mahabhagavata is a great devotee. Rajan means Shukra telling Parikshit. Shukra telling Parikshit that, oh Rajan, Narada, the dearest and dearest followers amongst Brahma's sons, Shilena Prashrena Damena Cha Shushrushamana Pitaram Paryatoshayat. Because Ishasya Vishnor Mayashasya, Lord of the Maya, Vishnu. Vishnu is Lord of the Maya, and his Maya he wanted to know. So the desire of knowing his Maya, that Narada, great sage and great devotee, pleased his father by serving him through character and humility and control. That Narada was dearest among sons, follower dearest among sons.
Acha, Toshayat means pleased.
Huh.
And Parya Toshayat, Parya?
Parya means from all sides.
From all sides.
Fully. तुष्टम निशम्य पितरम लोकानां प्रपितामहं देवर्षि परिपप्रच्छ भवान यन्मानुपृच्छति. So Shukadev is telling, oh Parikshit, what you are asking me, same thing Narada asked Brahma. After he saw Nishamya, he saw that father is pleased, Tushtam, Pitaram, Lokanam Prapitamaham Brahma, that is his Pitaram, Tushtam Nishamya, seeing that he is pleased, Devarshi, Narada, Paripapracha, asked from all sides, Bhavan Yanmanupruchati, what you are asking me, that he, Narada, asked his father after seeing that he is fully pleased. Okay? That is connection.
Here Bhavan means you.
Huh?
Bhavan, you.
Bhavan means your honor, you. So Anupruchati. Otherwise, Tvam Pruchasi.
Anuprichati means asked.
You asked me after something. After something means in the course of asking. Tasma idam bhagavatam puranam dasalakshanam प्रोक्तम भगवता प्राह प्रीत पुत्राय भूतकृत. So tasmai, tasmai, Tasmai idam, because of it has become tasma. Tasmai idam putraya pritam. So Brahma was pleased and he told this Bhagavata Puran to his son. And this Bhagavata Puran is Dasha Lakshan. 10 topics actually, Dasha Lakshan. This Bhagavata Puran deals with 10 topics. Bhagavata Proktam. Bhutakrit Bhagavata Proktam. Bhutakrit means creator. Creator Hari. He had told Brahma that Brahma being pleased on Narad, he told him, he spoke to him. So that very what Brahma had told Narada, because he was pleased by Narada, so that very Narada, that very thing is telling that Brahma told his son Narada Bhagavata, which is of 10 lakshanas, which has 10 topics. No, Puranam Pancha Lakshanam is famous, but Bhagavatam Desha Lakshanam.
Acha, Putra means here Narada, na?
Brahma told his Putra, Narada. Prita Putraya. He was pleased on his son. So he prahu. So what he told him. So Brahma told this Bhagavata Puran. All these things asked by you are included in this Bhagavata Puran. That is the meaning.
Proktam means also told.
Bhutakrut Proktam, Bhutakrut Bhagavata Proktam, which was told by Creator Bhagavan to Brahma. That Brahma told to Narad. And what he told is this Bhagavata. And this Bhagavata is of Dasha Lakshana. Puranam. Puranam means gappas, stories. Narada praha munaye saraswatya tate nrupa dhyayate brahma paramam vyavasaya amita tejase. So Munaye is Vyasamuni. Vyasamuni was sitting on the banks of Saraswati, meditating on Brahman. That Vyasa with great teja, immeasurable teja, Narada Praha. So Narada told that thing to Vyasa. That is being told now. Vyasa was meditating on Brahma, sitting at the bank of Saraswati. Hey Nrupa Parikshit, Paramam Brahma, he was meditating on Param Brahma, to that with unmeasurable teja, Amita teja se Vyasaya, Narada Praha. So, Vyasaya, Amita teja se Munaye. All this is about Vyasa.
Vyasa is also.
And Vyasa was sitting at the bank of Saraswati, meditating on Brahma, Parabrahma, to that Narada told. So there are connections. Yaduta aham toya prishto vairajat purushadidam yathasit tadupakhyase prashnan anyascha krishna shaha. So, your questions. How this creation came from Virat Purusha. Vairajat Purushat idam yatha sit. Idam Vishwam from Virat Purush, how it came, that is what Uta Aham Toya Prashto. That is what you have asked me. Upakhyasi. So I will tell you in the form of stories. Anyansha Prashnan Krishna Shah.
Upa-akhyase means small stories. Upa-akhyase, small stories.
Upakhyase, Upakhyana, Upakhyasi.
Now, what is Upa? Upa means small. Small
Upakhyan means side stories.
side stories.
So by various stories, I will tell you what you have asked me. And Anyansha Prashnan Krishna Shah. Other than this, whatever questions you may have, that totally, Krishna Shah means totally. I will tell you. So I will tell you these questions answer as you asked me, and I will tell you any other question which you may have in your mind fully. So one thing you did not ask, and I did not tell, I have written everything, because that is the topic of 10th chapter. What is Dashalakshan?
It will be told in the next chapter.
But when it is mentioned here, we should know here. I have struggled and taken down 1, 2, 3, 10.
So it's in 10th number 1.
I will tell the name just now. Sarga, it is creation by the Virat Purush. Meaning also I am telling. Visarga, Sarga is Utpatti of Virat Purush. Sarga is how Virat Purush was created by God. Visarga is how Virat Purush created the world. Sthana. That means God protects this world and develops it. That is Sthiti. God protects his world and makes its progress. That is called Sthana. Poshana. How God nourishes his devotees. That is Poshana. Uti. Utaya word comes. Uti means Uti Vasanas.
Desires.
Because of Punya and Pap, man gets desires. That is called Uti Vasana. Uti means those which have come from Punya Pap, those desires. 6 is Manvantara. That means different Manus are there and their kingdoms are there. But those Manus have to follow certain virtues. So what virtues this Manu followed, that description is called Manvantara. 7, Ishanukatha. Ishanukatha. That is stories of avatars and stories of devotees. That is all called Ishanukatha. Godly stories. That means stories of avatars and stories of devotees. Eighth is Nirodha.
Control.
No, God goes to sleep.
Sleep.
So all world goes to pralaya. That is called Nirodha. Mukti. Mukti means Brahma Swarupena Avasthiti. Swaswarupena, Swabrahma Swarupena Avasthiti. Man staying as he really is, Brahman. 10. Ashraya. The support of all these is God. That is called Ashraya. Support of all these 9 is God Himself. So nature of God is the last point, Ashraya. And the question is asked, 10 different topics it tells. There should be no connection. He said, yes, 9 topics are told for the 10. Our aim is 10 topic, nature of God. For that, we tell all these 9 things. Om Janmadyaseto Noyaditarata Charte Swavidaswarat Tene Brahmaridaya Adikave Muyanti Yat Suraya Tejo Varimridam Yatha Vinimayo Yatra Trisargo Vrusha Damna Svena Sada Nirasta Kuhakam Satyam Param Dhimahi Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.